How's it going, guys? My name's Michael. I play bass in the band Night Riots, and I'm here to show you some of the gear that I use while on this tour that we're on. We're doing a full national with the Hunna and The Shelters. It's sponsored by All Nation. It's been a lot of fun so far. So we want to take a look at this pedal board. This is what I'm using. This guy right here is the prime pedal pusher. When I want my fuzz on, I use my big muff here. I tell Nick to come over and he pushes it. I go, Nick, I need the fuzz, quick. There it is. So that's my fuzz. I use the big muff. What I do is I put some tape on it and then put the line so when it gets messed up during travel, I can quickly adjust it back to where it's at. So that's the big muff, not the most important. But we'll start here. Use a line 6 relay. And this is my wireless that I plug my guitar into, and it feeds the sound into my pedal board. Then I go straight into my tuner. It's just a chromatic tuner, pretty standard Boss TU3. Got this MXR bass compression. It's missing a couple knobs. That's how you know it's nice and good. Then I go into my bass octave pedal, made by MXR as well. Only use it a couple times, just kind of fill out the low end. We already talked about this guy. I use this really nice vintage Boss bass delay. It's a pretty old sound. Everyone makes fun of me for it, but I love it. Turn that guy on. I got the standard Ernie Ball volume pedal. Do some swells, some dopeness here. Then I got the Tech 21 VT Bass Deluxe Sans Amp pedal. It's a DI and an amp modeler for situations where I don't play my bass amp. And yeah, it just kind of saves the day every once in a while. So the one pedal that defines my tone, it's got to be the Boss. The bass delay is where it's at. Everyone rips on it, but it's dope. This is my amp. It's a SVT4 Pro. It's pretty heavy. It's a pretty great head. It's rack mount, so it's easy to carry. Then I use a Mesa Boogie 410 Road Ready. What's it called? It's like a Road Ready Deep or something like that. It's cool. You can put the faceplate on, then you don't have to use a road case. It's already built into the road case. You could drop it down a flight of stairs and it's still gonna play music for you. It's pretty cool. This is my bass guitar. This is the other side of the wireless. This sends the signal to my pedal board. This is a American Standard Fender P bass. Custom pickguard, pretty dope. Yeah, I bought this thing a couple of years ago. I love the P bass sound. If anyone wants to send me a Fender sponsorship, now's the time. I just started using a semi-flat wound string made by Ernie Ball. I think it's called, I don't remember the specific name. I just started using them, and they sound pretty cool. I like them because they're not round wound strings. They kind of give you a little bit more like a thumpy sound, but since they're semi-flat, they also have the girth and grit of a round wound string. It's pretty cool. I like them because they're smooth. That's why I keep going back and forth. It feels like you're playing glass. Like, it's pretty dope. It's like you're playing a Coke bottle. When we play, we usually play in a half a step down, so it'd be an E flat, and nothing else. No weird like drop Ds or anything like that. Just standard half a step down. This is the Sub 37 made by Moog. It is a monophonic synthesizer, but what's special about this one, for any of you guys who know about synthesis, this has a duophonic mode. Excuse me, right here. You can turn it on and it shares like signals, so you can play 2 notes at the same time. Typically, you would only be able to play 1 note at one time since it's monophonic. But this thing is a beast. It makes all kinds of sounds. It's pretty much in my opinion, the best monophonic synth you can get right now in the modern world. That is, there's a lot of great synthesizers out there from the last couple decades, but this is the most current and fun synthesizer. I really like this guy a lot. We wrote most of our album Love Gloom, all the low end and sub sounds, on this guy right here. What really convinced us to get this guy was during the writing process. A lot of times you get to a studio and the producer will have a whole bunch of gear set up ready to go, and this time when we got to the studio, they didn't really have anything that we really liked the sound for, so we decided that we should look around and see if we could find something extra special. So I did a whole bunch of research, talked with the producer, talked to the guys, tried to find something that really fit the Night Riot sound, and we came to the conclusion that this is the one. This is the way to go. Before we bought this guy, I wasn't playing any synthesis. I was only playing bass guitar, and it's been a lot of fun playing something new and learning a new instrument and adding a new element into our music. And I think the most special part about this is that we've kind of moved away from really, really heavy tracks, and any time that I can get over here and play this, we'll play this over just sending the house a bunch of tracks. And that's what's really special to me, is that we're kind of taking the computer element away from it and making a more human aspect to the band. I think that's really special.